David Jordan is the private advisor to CEOs, specialising in creating results through strategic innovation. Welcome to this week's segment.
Before the GFC, it was largely a seller's market. But post the GFC, with the downturn in sales, it's really become a buyer's market. And if you as a company are focused on selling your product and you're not focused on solving the customer's problems, then you are going to cost yourself business. What I talk to clients about is to get them to think about this. People have never wanted kettles. What they want is hot water. And think about it. Kettle manufacturers focus on making kettles. They convince themselves that people need kettles. So the whole focus of the product and management team is, how do we make a better kettle? Can we make it boil quicker? Can it look sexier? Is it cheaper? How can we differentiate our kettle from all the other kettle manufacturers? And while they're all focused on how they can make a better kettle, along comes another company who provides a coffee pod machine. And the coffee pod machine boils the water, makes the coffee, and solves the customer's need for coffee without the need for a kettle. It's a very good example that when companies become focused on the product and forget the customer's problem, then they become irrelevant to the customer. To give you a different example of how a company has used focusing on customers' problems to drive profit and growth, we should look at a company called UE Insurance in Australia. Now, when you look at buying car insurance, how many times do you feel that you're just a statistic? They say, what suburb do you live in? You must be that type of risk. Are you a male or a female? You must be that type of risk. You're this age group. You're driving that type of car. So I give you a quote based on those sorts of assumptions, and it's about take it or leave it. But what UE's done is their advertising is about, we want to understand you before we give you a quote. You may be somebody who only uses the car on the weekend and catches the train to work, and you're going to be a different risk to somebody who drives to work or uses their car for business every day. So UE has tapped into the customer's demand about having an organization that understands what makes them different and solves their unique problems. And UE is growing their business successfully from that. So if you're looking at driving profit and growth from innovation, it's very important to ensure that that innovation is focused on solving the customer's problem and you're not focused on making a better kettle.
If you don't have a copy of David's book, The CEO Innovation Blueprint, you can get that now at freeceoblueprintbook.com.au. That's freeceoblueprintbook.com.au.